What up, what up, what up? I'm the great Philip J. Fry. Low key, I'm thinking about changing my name though. You know I'm Theo, right?
Right.
So don't tell nobody my government. I was thinking about going with the O or the Ogle, like mogul.
Oh my
But
god.
it means it's Theo, it means mogul. But I'm here with my cohorts, my henchmen, the gods, the kings, the great ones. I'm gonna allow y'all to introduce yourselves, please.
Guess I'm going first. Right here, we got Thomas. Uh,
Who?
I kind of, I kind of do my own thing. Feel how I feel. I'm just me. You'll get to know me.
Okay.
That's probably the last time you hear him call himself Thomas.
Ironically, the first time, the last time.
Right. I'm Jeremy, but I'm DJ for the most part, so I'll be DJ on this podcast. And this podcast is presented to you by Godflow. It is called the Hangout because that's literally what we're doing. We're talking and hanging out.
That's it. It's a very simple concept, I believe.
Oh yeah. So what do you fellas want to discuss for starters? Some views, ideologies you want to share with the people who think like us, who feel like us.
Well, right now I am kind of thinking about how this is something that my cousin had brought up. We were talking and we were saying how I was saying personally, I see companies as a system of pimps and hoes.
Right.
And you got the workers who are the hoes, and they turn in all those tricks to, how the whole chain goes.
Right.
He flipped it and was like, yeah, but on a larger scale, that's the workers, or the citizens, the government, and corporations.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, just let that simmer for a bit, and that just blew my mind when I heard that. I was like, yo, that is so true. Like, look at Chicago, how our government is. Illinois, in fact.
We legendary, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
This city's always been corrupt.
Has always
Hence,
been.
Windy City.
Exactly. If you didn't know that.
I mean, the level of corruption in the city has trickled down. Like shit.
It has.
Like I've been a fan of hip hop culture my entire life. Don't worry, I'm gonna make a point, y'all. My entire life, and everything was about having like niggas off in like California, some Bloods, Crips, and some New York niggas who bout it, some Cubans that are dead you in Miami. But it's to the point, what Rick Ross said, well connected got killers off in Chicago. Yeah. Fucking big boys say Chicago full of shooters. You know what I'm saying? It's like now niggas know how real it is, but it was definitely a trickle down effect. You let me tell it.
What do you mean by trickle down?
I mean, the government doesn't care for the people. And the people are like, shit, well, if the government don't care for me, why would I care for other people with the government or anything else?
Okay.
True.
Not to Debbie down on y'all. Just
no, I see how that trickles down, because that trickles down to the everyday man who brings that down to whoever's around them, and they bring it to whoever's around them. So I get that.
Yeah.
But
well, of course, there's like a lot more to that than just trickle down. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Like, cause that's just how life is. If you don't care for yourself because you see that other people don't care for you, then you're not going to care for other people. You're not going to care how you affect other people. You're not going to care at all what your actions are.
See, and now we can open up Pandora's box for what you just said, and that's the mindset of us.
Yeah.
The urbanites, the black man in the ghetto.
Yeah.
On me. Like, the shit that I got teased for once I grew up and got out of North London and started moving around.
It's popular now.
Right. Not even just that. It was like, oh, I love your name. I love your skin. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was Tar right Baby. Now? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I remember in college, this is dating myself, 2003. I'm going over to one of my guys' dorms. Somebody had ordered a pizza in the dorm. I'm literally just walking there, talking with my guy. Pizza dude comes up and is just like, hey man, I need to get this pizza, make this delivery. Can you move out the way, or you want me to wrap for you? That face right there that you just made.
Was he white?
It was a white dude.
Oh hell no.
And I was just like, really? Did you just looked over at my friend? My friend was like, yo, you want me to hit him? Like, that was the look that he was giving to me. And my friend was a white dude. Looked at this other dude one more time and he was like, yo, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to just go ahead and move around you. This is a super thin hallway, mind you. And I'm not the smallest.
I hope you ain't move.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Of course not. Of course not. I just stared him down the entire time.
That's until it's coming from you, Mr. Murdoch. Inside is Thomas is blind, y'all.
Not really. Not blind. Okay, you gotta explain blind.
Yeah,
he can't just say blind.
I'm like, he is sitting right here.
Right.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
He's deaf now. Correction, Thomas is deaf.
But yeah, it's legal blindness right now.
All right,
basically he can walk.
I can
do
walk
stuff
around
in the daylight, but at nighttime it's a problem.
Ladies, if y'all listening and y'all single, I mean he got medicinal grade marijuana. So yeah. I think though, to go back into those microaggressions, I had it happen to me, and I didn't even realize what was happening till months, years later.
Hold on. I'm finna interrupt this one right here. So I'm on my phone, right? And this Theorg, whatever you want to call himself, he go hit my arm talking about some focus. I'm like, this is the Hangout. What do you do at a Hangout?
Not sit on my damn phone.
Oh my God! You don't sit on your phone?
I ain't got a phone. I got a
He's literally
phone.
Charging his phone in the laptop right now.
Dry snitching. Alright, so Thomas is blind. Jeremy is a snitch.
I am a snitch. I am a snitch.
God. I wouldn't jaywalk with you. No pun intended. But it happened to me.
These are the things I have to deal with, people.
Oh yeah, I feel bad for you. I was at Excalibur. Now I'm dating myself. Yeah.
Wow.
We used to run that. We y'all don't know.
Oh
yeah, I was in
you.
That. I was
Oh,
lit.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. See, remember that aforementioned snitching thing? But I was on the dance floor, and the thing about Excalibur was it was a couple levels, and the first one, hindsight, was a microaggression in and of itself.
Of course.
Because it was like, they played black music. It was like, let's get these niggas the closest to the exit, keep them like right here where if shit go up, we can like watch them. And then the top floor would be like Spanish music sometimes, and then the floor above that was like EDM. And whatever, don't start me on EDM. But I remember I'm at Excalibur, and usually when I went, one of the reasons I like to go was I'm black as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look like a fucking Shadow. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, right? So when I would be there, I was exotic. Because it was only me and a handful of black people.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember there was like these two gorgeous black women. And I think she was Asian. And I was trying to finesse my way, to the black women. Queens, the sisters, Wakanda Forever. And the Asian girls saw me like dancing, trying to ease my way to them, and we started dancing. In my mind, I ain't even paying no attention. I'm like, all right, you're here, we in the club, but fuck it. and we're dancing, and she fixed her face to say, "I know you. Come on, I know you have more rhythm than that." And in the
Oh.
moment, I was like, I didn't. It didn't cross my mind. I was like, I'm thinking my dance moves should be fancy or something. I was like, wait. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Then you could have been. Nah, I ain't even say that.
Yeah. We both could have went though. I mean,
I didn't even
wow.
say that.
We could have got sexist. We could have fucking got racist. But it was just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. And I played it off. I was a champ. Again, I'm one of the only black men where I'm at. So
Right.
I gotta act.
Know your
accordingly.
surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What is it? I heard somebody say, wherever you at, you should always look and act like you belong. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Let me not bring North Lawndale to Staten, Ontario. Let's leave Kenzie over there. Yeah.
It's a lot of microaggressions. It's one thing that a friend of ours, a friend of ours said, but it's like he considers clubs that play hip hop music and have a dress code as already being microaggressively racist. You know, because like when you think about it, especially like this is Chicago segment, but you think about it, you go to River North, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like all up and down River North, you have all these clubs, and they play nothing but hip hop, pop, R&B, whatever. But they play mostly black created music, black artists. But the thing about it is, if you're dressed as said black artist, they looking at you like, oh well, we got a dress code, we can't let you in. And even then, if you are dressed as what they want you to be dressed as, but you're black, it's up to the doorman to whether or not he wants to let you in, because they have a quota. Like, well, we got too many black dudes in there. We can let the black women in, but we got too many black dudes in there, so we're gonna have to turn some of them away. And like that's microaggressive racism. Like you're using our culture, using the music that we've created, the music that we've had to create to make our own culture. Because black culture in America is not. It has of course it has its influences from Africa, but it's not something that's like thousands of years old where your ancestors passed it down. It's because slaves came from Africa, don't know our ancestors, don't know our history like that. So what we gonna do? Well, we gotta make our own history.
Exactly.
We gotta make our own
and
culture.
That's what we've been doing.
And that's exactly what we've been doing. And so for these clubs to come along and like literally profit off our culture, but yet look at us and reject us from being able to enjoy our culture in the same setting that they allow others to, it's like, oh, what's up with that?
Exactly.
And it's fucked up. But that's how come. Go to Beauty Bar. Finna shout that out. We'll shout that out anytime we want to. Beauty Bar, 1444 West Chicago. That's the place to be. It plays all different types of music. It accepts all different types of people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no stake in there, but they love us and we love them. So that's where we party at all the time, bro. That's where we party at. But yeah, so it's like I hate that. I really do hate that. But that's the world.
That's the world we live in.
It's true.
Yeah. And for me, it's weird. Like we ain't gonna make this shit too racial, too political. Cause I mean, in this day and age, you're ignorant because you want to be. You have more knowledge and know-how and technology in your pocket than NASA had when they allegedly went to the moon. Yeah, I don't believe that. I ain't subscribing to that. I don't think we went to the moon. But I'm one of them people.
That's
Oh wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I'm one of them people. But
That's a whole nother discussion.
yeah, that's a whole thing.
But
You're a flat earther too, ain't you?
No. I met one of them, and it was the most bizarre shit. Because he was like really passionate in his convictions.
I'm
like
so
Really
glad
stupid at the same time.
I was so glad I've never met a flat
I was
earther.
I know.
I was impressed and terrified all at once. Because I'm like, you actually believe this, and you're saying this loudly in public. But I was terrified because you actually believe this, and you saying this out loud in public.
Yeah.
It was like
I didn't mean to cut you off. What was you saying before I brought up the whole flat Earth shit?
Oh, with race relations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I forgot. You know, it's probably for the best. But I love all people. I love all genders. What is it now? What's the new thing? Otherkin.
I don't know what the hell
I
that
don't-
is.
That's some.
Yeah,
It's a
I think
thing.
I've heard something like
That's
that.
what I'm gonna call it.
I
It's
don't,
a
I don't know
thing.
what it is, but
I don't even want to. I might be misinformed, so I ain't gonna speak on it. But I love y'all too. But for me, like as a black man in America, and I've transcended certain social circles and been around a little bit of everybody who's done a little bit of everything. Like it ain't even necessarily just about, what I've gone through romantically. Like I remember being on 35th and Prairie and I'm sitting there with BDs and GDs kicking it. And my homie Montana used to, stay up here. Shouts to that nigga. I don't know if you ever hear it. Dope producer too. But I was kicking him with him and something happened and I was like, fuck it. Let me go ahead, move around. And I was like already on the green line or the blue line, one of them. And I was like, well, fuck it. I don't feel like going home yet. It's still early. And I binked down to Oak Park. And Josh was he was at the crib, him and a couple of his homies, like some awkward fucking I mean y'all cool. But some hippie shit. I didn't have to change my clothes. I didn't have to fucking, tweak anything about myself, and I went and I just hung around him, and it was great. But to be able to like, straddle the fence per se, just to see how I can't even say we're objectified, like it's different. But as black men, as black people, as kings and queens, to just see the asterisk that's attached to us is real. It's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, am I a threat or no? Do I matter or no? Like you tell me I don't matter. But then Trump feels obligated to tweet about Jay-Z. They president feels the need to tweet about somebody who sold dope in the projects 40 years ago, bro. But we don't matter. Like, shut up. I'm gonna leave that with them. This is crazy to me.
All right.
yeah, it makes no sense.
I'm not even finna touch that.
Yeah.
That subject.
That's a
Trump.
whole.
We can
subject that I
touch
don't
why
even-
Jay-Z the greatest rapper of all time. Now you know what? Let's get the
grown.
gunshots going. Let's get the gunshots going. We ain't rehearsed this.
No.
Oh, we finna close it down. Thank y'all for coming out. The next one gonna open with Jeremy cursing me out. I only listen to Jay-Z verse on Lupe Fiasco's Pressure.
That's
I
blasphemy.
literally always fast forward it.
That is blasphemy.
And he's death staring me, you head Thomas.
That is
Tune in.
blasphemy. He's
And
not going to be here.
That's the last we heard of the org.
Right.
Y'all, this has been a Hangout. Godflow presenting it. Thank you for listening. Hope you join us again.
Also, we would like to shout out John Pan Rogers for the beat. Thank you, brother.
Oh, yeah, the beat. Gotta add that one. All right, y'all.